Hey guys, this is Jason McCoy and Ray with Microtech Knives, and we wanted to show you guys a little sneak peek of something that we're debuting at the Blade Show 2021, first weekend in June.
Yeah, looking forward to it. It's always a crazy time.
So Ray, what have we got here, my friend?
My understanding is a lot of knife collectors like to carry their knives and show them off, but not always with the original boxes because that's going to be more wear and tear. So having something that is a knife carrying pouch or bag was something that was needed in the market.
Absolutely. Now this actually started out as a sniper bag, is that correct?
That is correct.
EdgelandCustoms.com?
Correct. So basically this was a patented design. It was designed for
basically long range snipers or sniper craft. It's called the BADMF.
Stands for Bullet and Data Management Folder.
That wasn't exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, exactly. But it was a way to carry and organize all of your data cards, your kestrels, your ballistic computers, 120 rounds of ammunition in single runners or even magazines. So it's a completely modular system. The beauty of it is it's 100% made in the USA. It is very compliant, all USA sourced materials. And now I think Microtech might be bringing this out as a knife carrying bag.
That's right. From what I understand, you and Anthony got together and kind of designed some of the panels inside to carry, what is it, how many knives?
This will actually hold 12 knives, and I would feel very comfortable putting 12 customs in here.
Gotcha.
Without any damage to them, beating together or anything like that. It's a very compact system. It's completely modular. So let's say, a lot of knife guys are shooters.
Oh, absolutely.
So let's say someone was a long range shooter or they wanted to, this thing will hold everything from laptops to you name it, but you can figure it how you want it.
So you'll see that you've got MOLLE panels on the front as well as the back. So this was actually designed to either be carried alone or, in a pack or mounted to the exterior of a bag or a pack.
Gotcha.
But what's really unique is this buckle.
That buckle is hot. I know we put a little sneak peek on some of our social media with that, and it caught fire really quick.
Yeah, no doubt. Now, guys, this is an aluminum buckle that you see here. I think you guys are going to be offering, some other materials in the future. Possibly so. It does work really well as a belt.
Yes.
There's been a lot of design and engineering into this. Tony knocked it out of the park.
And it's not just to let you guys know, this is not just for looks. This is actually rated extremely high.
Yeah, this will actually hold a couple tons. We're not saying that right now. We don't have any type of rating on it. We've already had it sent off for strength testing.
Right.
We've been there for all of that. And if you haven't seen the mechanism, I'm going to hold this for the camera so you can do an overhead.
You basically have two buttons here. You can't press one and release it. You have to press them both, and then you're going to pull this out. When you do, you're going to see what looks like 4 barbs.
Exactly.
Okay, and so as you insert this in, even the first one is going to hold. We
Right.
strength tested that as well. And like I said, this is a prototype. The actual model might vary just a little with regards to placement of the screws and whatnot.
Very unlikely for that thing to disengage without.
No, it's
deliberately
not going to.
disengaged.
We're talking a lot of weight. Okay, that's not going to be published just yet. But let's go ahead and show everybody what this is and how it works.
What you're going to notice are what we call QDs,
Right.
or in the gun world, they're called quick disconnects, okay?
For you guys that don't know what the QD is, a quick disconnect, Ray, can you kind of give them an example?
Yeah, so these are QDs here, and they basically have 4 ball bearings, and when you press the center of it, the ball bearings retract. So a lot of times you'll find this on a rifle as a sling, and it's a quick way to get it on or off. So you can take your favorite rifle sling, and if you didn't want to carry this in your hand and you wanted to free it up, you can just take the QD, press it in here, press on the center button, same thing again. And then now this one swivels, so you have full swivel, so it's not going to get all tangled up on you. You could carry it this way if you wanted to.
Nice sling bag.
Yeah, it's a sling bag, gives you quick access. It's really versatile. A lot of people might ask, well, what are these doing down here? Well, this was something that was retained from the BADMF so that if you needed squeeze bags or anything like that, you could attach them. There are also secure points so that if you have a ballistic computer, ballistic solver, these panels being exposed was for a reason, having the Velcro there, and that's so you could attach different things to it.
Gotcha.
And then a lanyard could QD into that so you were guaranteed not to lose it. This is patented, guys. This is not something that was just kind of thought up overnight, but let's get into the bag and see what it is.
Absolutely.
All right, so when you press both sides, now you can release the buckle. This is adjustable. Remember, it's a modular system, so it can expand up or down.
The more Microtechs you have, it can hold them.
Correct, correct. You can put 12 in here and it's going to be, decently fat, but as you start, let's say you only had 4 in here, it'll be smaller. So as we open it up, what you've got is this full modular system. You can place whatever accessories, pen holders, whatever you need on here to Velcro back. You open that, and these are protection panels basically, but you can still put data or information here as you needed it. Remember, it's modular, so this is one of the knife pouches. If you wanted to remove this, let's say you didn't want this here, and guys, remember, it is mil spec. I mean, you've got, it's no joke. This is the real deal. So you could place it wherever you wanted to, but you've got a little bit of movement there. The pockets are all lined. This is actually Microtech material. So you guys probably have it in your jacket. And so taking a Scarab, which I think this is one of the largest ones in our offering right now, the Scarab 2.
Yes.
And I could place it in here.
If you had one, you could place it, let's say here.
If I had one.
Of course you have one.
And so what you can do is just pull this over the top, just like that, and they're protected. They're not going to hit each other. I can push this over and it's still not going to reach that knife there. So
like you already stated, the Scarab 2 right now is the largest OTF we have in production. And if I'm not mistaken, we did put some Stitch Autos in
We
there.
put everything we made in here.
Yep.
And we have no issues.
Even an X70, guys, if you put an X70 in here, you'll still see the top of it. You can still access it, and you can pull this down. You basically adjust this based on the length of the knife. Awesome. There's also some other things in here. So we could lift this. Now, let's say you had some knives that, you know, let's say it wasn't an extreme custom.
Right.
And you didn't mind them being in there. You could put another panel in here. It's going to come with 3 panels.
Right.
That hold 4 knives each. So it'll hold 12 knives. You could possibly put 16 in here. It just depends on how big the knives are.
Gotcha.
So as you unfold this, you're going to see how everything's protected. Nothing's banging on each other. The other thing is there's some hidden pockets in here. These are lined. Everything on here is actually mil-spec. So it has a water-resistant coating on it, but you can put papers and pens wherever
This is
you
where
need
you
it.
keep your money to buy your new Microtechs.
Correct. And then there's another stash pouch here.
You can pull this tab up if you want to have it exposed, but it's a 3/4 pouch.
Oh, that's awesome.
This was actually for a data book that the back of it goes in here, and so you could access that. So that's what it is, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty ingenious on the way that it's done, and you just fold it up according to your needs, like that. You bring the bottom panel up, and remember, if it was extended and you had a lot, you might only be able to go to here, but remember, it's going to be taller. Yep, correct.
So that is the system, and we can cinch it up like that. It is good to go.
Well, Ray, that is a great idea and a great collaboration between you and Microtech Knives and Mr. Anthony Marfione.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
You stay tuned. We're going to have some new stuff that we're going to be showing. Blade Show 2021 coming the first weekend of June. We're excited.
Look forward to seeing you there.
Take care.